It's lonesome away from your kindred and all, by the campfire at night where the wilding goes call. But there's nothing so lonesome, so morbid or drear, than to stand in a bar of a pub with no beer. Yes, well, I think the haircut's as bad as the singing. Fancied a pint as well. The feathers is shut, the anchor's shut, no beer in the cupboard. I think I'll make a beer pump, just to remind me what the old pubs look like. Let's get started. I'm going to use a piece of oak for this project, and I've already marked out on here where I want to cut a lug. What's going to be the lug has been cut out, marked a semicircle there. I should trim that up later. Before I go any further, I want to make a start on the actual shape of the handle, so this is going on the lathe now. I'm going to put this back on the bandsaw and take off the coilers. I'm cutting an extra 1/4 of an inch off, which will give me a little bit more room to drill 2 holes for a couple of pivot pins. That's the handle done. It's 2 holes for the pivot pins. I've cut a couple of pieces of wood here. I should drill a hole in there so the handle fits in there. Turn this piece of sycamore down, mount that onto this board, the brackets on top of that, and then fit a spring in there so the handle returns. Luckily enough, it's about the same size as I need, so I don't have to turn much off. The other end needs cleaning up and squaring up. I'm going to put another little mortise in there, and this hole will come in handy when I need to fit the spring in and the little linkage. Satisfied with that. Right, a little bit more shaping on the top there. Time to get these little fellows attached to the base. I'm going to drill a couple of pilot holes straight through, and where it makes a mark I'm going to fit a couple of dowels, and hopefully once that's all glued up that'll be nice and firm to hold a handle. The holes have been drilled. To be on the safe side, I've got some double-sided tape and hot glued those little blocks on there. Don't want this to move at all when I'm drilling. Right, let's get started on that. Just make sure this is aligned up properly. Lovely old job. Right, so the last job now is to fit this bolt, spring and that little barrel into there, and then fit a spring underneath so it pulls the bolt down and returns the handle to the upright position. The little brass barrel's fitted in and a channel's been cut to take the spring and the little bit of linkage. It's all going to be mounted on this piece of wood. I'm going to drill a recess in there. Now to drill straight through for the linkage bolt. More or less finished. Just got to fit this onto this piece of wood, stain it some colour, make it weatherproof because this will be outside. Let the glue go off for a couple of hours and then she'll put 4 screws in from underneath. Lovely old job. For a finishing touch, I'm going to put this piece of copper wire in. There we are, all finished. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. The burning question is, I wonder if it'll work. Let's give it a go. Welcome to Bram's Bar. The counter's a bit wobbly, but it's a cheap old pub anyway. Let's try this out then. Get my glass. Bit squeaky. I get the barmaid to give it a drop of oil. Look at that. Lovely old job. Well, bit of a fun project. If you like, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Now where was I? Oh yeah, it's lonesome at night. I shall let the glue glow off. I shall let the glue go off and then screw it from underneath, if you know what I mean.